Making Alita news great again. This is the review. Hey guys, it's Chris. I'm going to give my review of Alita Battle Angel. I just saw it and I gotta say that I had a great time with this movie. I want to do a huge review on it on the website. Check out the blog and also subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Remember, we do the mail if you want to send questions about everything that we're talking about today. And you can send that to mail at t3medias.com, or you can also reach us at t3medias at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or right here on YouTube. Just send your comments below. I appreciate it, guys. And like and share. Okay, so Alita Battle Angel. This is a manga film based on the 1990 to 1995 Battle Angel Alita from, let's see, you said Yukito Kishiro. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. Based on his series. And this is a live adaptation that was produced by James Cameron, Robert Rodriguez, and John Landau, directed by Robert Rodriguez. You might know Robert Rodriguez from his other works and such films like Sin City, from Dusk Till Dawn, Machete, things like that. So I was really curious about his take on what Alita was going to be, his vision. Everybody was hoping that James Cameron would take the helm on this, but Robert Rodriguez, if not James Cameron, Robert Rodriguez is a good substitute for this. And I wouldn't even call it a substitute. He is a great director, and they work close together on the production of this. And the results, the proof is in the pudding. Now, when I made my initial report on it after I've screened it a few hours ago, I said this was a thrill ride brought to life. This was a an action thrill experience just brought to life. Just I felt excited right from the beginning, and that had to do a lot with, of course, it had a lot to do with the action that was thrown in, and the animation, the shots fired, the martial arts and things like that. Of course, the popcorn stuff, you can't get enough of it, but it had a lot more to do with this cast, and I'm going to break down a little bit of that as I go along. Now, this film stars, let me go down the names real fast. This is Rosa Salazar as Alita, Kristen Waltz as Dr. Ido, Ed Sheeran as Pan, Jennifer Connelly as Skrein, and we have, Jackie Earle as Haley, Mahershala Ali as Vector, Ken Johnson as Hugo, and Michelle Rodriguez as Gilda. Now, let's start off with Rosa. This film, whether I don't know how you feel about it. The thing I like about this movie is the fact that Rodriguez decided to stay true to the manga soul of this, so to speak, over exaggerating the eyes. Explaining that by, this is a cyborg. So she's part human. It's a metal machine body with a human brain, and the over exaggeration of her eyes can be it's 200, 300 some odd years in the future. So that is explained because of the fact that she's more machine than man. But it worked so much for me. I for a while I forgot about it. At first, it kind of threw me off. When you're a human being, you're looking at things, and it's an animated from an animated point of view. Your brain kind of looks at it and something's off here. That's why people wonder: is there a time that's coming where you could have a completely 3D or animated movie where human beings physically weren't even there, and it can look real? It's possible. We are nowhere near that technology yet, and I don't think anywhere. Maybe 20 something years away, maybe, from that kind of technology, maybe longer, because the human eye, because this is your eyes and the way your brain perceives reality from birth, you're adjusting to what is real. And when you see an animated character and it's put side by side with something real, something is like, there's something off here. And that wasn't lost on this. Of course, with the CG and whatnot, you're walking into this movie, you know what it is, and you're feeling that, okay, seeing her move her face. But when they explain the animation and whatnot, it's very well done. Some parts better than others. Some parts it was not very good at all. But the over exaggeration of the eyes thing, you get over that really really fast, and a lot of the emotion that Rosa Salazar, this character, Rosa bringing life to this character is an understatement. It was her emotions. It was her excitement. When she was happy, I was happy. When she was sad, I was sad. When she was angry, I was angry. That is a great actor. When you can do that and make me instantly feel it, instantly pull me in on an emotional level, I'm already there with you. And everything that she did as far as being reborn, so to speak, when she first is activated, you see she's brought from a scrapyard and she's brought back to life from being from a suspended state. And when she's reborn, you get that childlike innocence, and then she evolves, and when you find out that she has the spirit of a warrior. Like I said, when she was happy, I was happy. When she was angry, everything that you were supposed to feel, more than anybody else in the movie, Rosa Salazar as Alita made you feel this way, pulled you in. Every time she was on scene, she pulled me in. I'm not. I've got to familiarize myself with a lot of her work. I've seen a little bit of stuff on TV, but look for this person in the future. I'm putting there's an Oscar somewhere in the future for this young lady. I'm willing to bet anything. The way what she did in this CG movie, animated movie, whatever you want to call it, how she humanized this character so well. It's something to be said about that, and I could go on and on about this. Could be a whole thing about Rosa Salazar's performance, what she physically did to train the martial arts style, the zero gravity martial arts that they mentioned into this movie, and how a warrior spirit, how she made me believe she probably does have one right now after filming this movie, but it all worked very well. Christian Waltz, as you know, an awesome actor. I mean, him as Dr. Ido, the father and daughter mentor relationship between these two characters was also a thing that elevated this movie. You really feel the reason why their bond grows in the backstory and the character development of this. It speaks well to how and why this movie works so much. And casting a talent like Waltz was from before production even probably began, was already a step in the right direction. That also, as Mr. Ali as Vector, after he was cast, that's another reason why I was also excited about this movie. Him as the our main villain for this part of the story, because ever since Netflix is him as Cottonmouth, and everything else afterwards, this person, just like I said with the Rosa, that same ability to bring you in, even when he's being a little cheeky, even when he's being a little very evil. He's so good at being bad. He sucks you in. He brings you in. Jennifer Connelly's character, though not much you see with her, but the performance as her character, as working alongside with Vector, Sharon's character, her motivation and her drive is her need to ascend back into the good graces of where she came from. In this world, there's a city that floats above the wreckage and everything on the ground that's like all polluted and bad, and she has fallen from grace, so to speak, and all she wants to do is get back up there, just like a lot of characters. There's no way to get there. Really, there's really only a few ways that's mentioned into the movie, and it's hell trying to get back to heaven, so to speak. So I love a character whose road to hell is paved with good intentions. So a character that feels like they need to do whatever it takes to ascend is always very complex, and the characters you need to worry about in the future. The last person I'm going to talk about is King Johnson's character. He plays Hugo. This is the love interest. Now, watching the movie, the thing that I worried about right from the beginning was the chemistry between Hugo character and Alita. Because if that was overemphasized or pushed too much and became too campy, it was going to tear it all up. I mean, we've seen this happen before. One of the things I kept thinking about while watching this movie was, oh my God, don't make this like another Hunger Games, with a situation with Jennifer Lawrence and Hemsworth, where there was just the chemistry was just not really there. I just never believed it, and it made me lose interest in that film and that franchise going forward. There was times that I was worried about that a lot, and then there was times I was like, oh, okay, this is not going to be a problem, and I won't mention why, but him as an actor was okay. Them as a love interest was, to me, just not necessary. I didn't. It was the one thing in the movie that kept constantly taking me out. I mean, I can understand you. Meeting Alita in real life, I would have a crush on her too. Her joy and everything is her laugh. Everything was very infectious about her. Probably that goes to speak to to Rosa Salazar and her in real life. Probably one of these people that you very much want to be in the company of a lot. And I see, hey man, hey brother, I feel you. I see it. I see a lot of that. I feel you. But it was just the way it came across, the way putting them on every time they were on scenes together. I worried about the direction of the story, and it wasn't overdone to the point where you go, bleh, but it was done enough to make me worry about it. Michelle Rodriguez, her character, I feel like there's a lot more there that's going to be explained. I forgot that she was cast in this film, but when I heard her voice, she has this very beautiful, unique way of speaking, and I could hear it. It took me a couple of scenes, and I'm like, I know who that is, and I called it, and I was right. I'm glad to, and I hope there's more of her in the future. I'm hopeful for a franchise from this. Right now, it's sitting at like 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know what the score is from the audience yet, but if you ask me, I give it a thumbs up. Is it a perfect action movie? No. Is it a movie that you're gonna sit? Is it a movie that I can sit down and watch again and again, take it home and watch again and again? Yes. I can't wait to tell more people about it. It's one of these films where I go, dude, you gotta see this. You could just, as far, like I said, the animation wasn't. This is an Avatar, so it wasn't like it's not the animation. A lot of scenes, the action, especially with the roller derby ball thing that was the sports that was happening. A lot of that was very well done, edge of your seat kind of stuff. And a lot of the things visually that you would see in this movie, you go, whoa! You got to show a friend and let them experience it again vicariously through them. A lot of the other things was this stuff you've already seen before, of course. So is it a perfect movie? No, no, it's not. Is it a movie that deserves a sequel? And I want to know where this is gonna go. Yes. I am on board with this, and I want to see. I'm hopeful for the success for this, and I want to see what it does moving forward. That being said, will we have the same director? Will Rodriguez return as the director? If he does, fine. I'm still hopeful for James Cameron to see where he could take it, because I think visually, I think James Cameron could take it to another level that would just blow this. As great as this was, I think the sequel to this, there's a building blocks of something that we have yet that could even rival even Avatar. Which I'm sorry, I'm not really that excited to see the sequel to. Maybe I'll change my mind when the trailer comes out. But I'm very much on board with Alita Battle Angel. She's a kick-ass character. She is Rosa Salazar. You are a lead actress, and this is a franchise that I wish you the best in, and I hope to see more of you in this and other things in the future. So that's my review, guys. Go check it out. I'm not going to spoil anything that you haven't already seen already. Maybe I'll do another spoilers review. Depends on how the vibe is out there. Let's test the waters out there. Go out and go check it out. This movie comes out February 14th everywhere worldwide. Go check it out. I recommend it. You will not be disappointed. And until next time, guys, hey, peace. Whoa, hey, I almost forgot. Am I even wearing the same clothes? Doesn't even matter. Movie magic. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. Hit the like button, share with as many people as you can. Please become a subscriber and hit the bell for notification of the next video. You want information on how to send me a message and be on We Got Your Mail? That information is coming up right now. Check this out.